Alright, welcome back to another Art Time video episode, where today we're going to be drawing the 12Racker. A pistol weapon type that also has a very unique secondary fire. I don't know how else I could describe it, but anyways, if you enjoy said video, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and now let's get right into this, shall we? So, this weapon here is a pistol, yes, but there is more to it than just it firing pistols. The shell casings that go alongside the bullets is special made, and, well, the drawing will have already been out, so, I can tell you it right here, unless you've already read it, but, you know, it doesn't exactly matter. So, as you can see from this drawing here, this is going to be fired. You probably won't be able to tell now because of the fact that we don't have the, set. But this is going to fire out its shot, and then its shell casing over here is going to come right on out the side and do a little twirl. And what it's going to do is it's going to align the shell casing towards the position where the bullet was fired. And then it will fire, which is basically a 12-pellet shotgun shell out of this casing right here, which I think can only really be done via atomic manipulations. Of course, without having everything be, like, destroyed. There's, like, a primer already set. I guess that'll work. Then it shoots it out. Or, no, the primer goes on ahead, turns as the thing goes, and there's, like, a little fuse that, like, reaches towards the ignition point that will then be created via atomic manipulation on the casing, which will make these 12 shells and an explosion point to simulate the shotgun blast. I know it makes no sense, but it's a sci-fi drawing, it's cool, and the idea of shooting off a pistol with high, I guess, maybe critical hit point or something, and then going on ahead and just firing another blast, but this time a shotgun blast out of its casing. It just seems like a pretty cool idea. You know what I mean? And that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. I've also been working on the Minecraft thumbnail. I have been working on that as much as I can. I got the characters drawn, colored, shaded, and textured there. Now the only thing left is to color in the background. The background part's already essentially done, so that helps a lot. But yeah, I did that while I wait for my freaking clothes to be done in the damn washer and dryer, which took what felt like ages for it to do. The only issue with Sunday is can't really do much videos until all that stuff gets done with. It's a good thing we don't have to worry about work tomorrow because we are on a vacation day for a wedding. And then after that crap is finished, we're gonna go on ahead and post the drawing that took ages to, well, not ages to make, but it did take a while to make. Longer than most of the drawings here. Alright, let's see. So this is definitely an interesting firing mechanism gun thingy. The ability to just have the shell casing eject and kind of like spin perfectly out to where this always fires in the direction that the enemy is in. Not sure if we'd be able to make something like this in real life. I'd imagine the math in trying to create something like that would be pretty difficult to do. Probably, most likely. I mean, think about it. Every time the shell casing gets ejected out, it has to spin perfectly in a direction where it constantly fires straight forward. And it's got to do it in a quick motion. To where it's like... It's like shoot the thing out. Something like that. Best way I can describe it is to do the blowgun. The blowgun sound effect. But, yeah. Yeah, that's sci-fi stuff right there. No clue if that's even possible in real life, and if it is, how practical can it be? In this universe, it makes sense because you got yourselves a bunch of mechs. Long, giant mechs. Whom of which are capable of doing a decent amount of damage. And take a lot of damage to destroy. So if you want to destroy one of those, you're going to need to have either a bigger mech or some good firepower capable of destroying mechs of that size. Of course, there's no mechs in our reality, so we don't have to worry about that. But it's a thing, and most people probably have to worry about in this universe. Mostly just like the soldiers and whatnot. Alright, this is the butt of the gun, even though that doesn't make sense because that's technically not the butt. Well, I'll call it the butt anyways because I'm too tired to try to come up with a name other than this. Looks like that is a part of that. Alright, anyways. Whoops. Wait, what was that again? Oh, wait, no, never mind. This is what I want, you fool. And also, not that layer, this one. A new one. There we go. I guess I could probably put this here as well. Good, great, fantastic. I'll worry about that part later. I think what we need to focus on right now is a few important parts like this. I guess it's still considered the base, so I'll just do this. What is this one? This is base number 8. Why the hell am I still so tired? I don't get it. I mean, I did have a big dinner, so I guess I'm tired from that, but still, it shouldn't be the reason why I'm this tired. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I guess we can have one of these here. As a mean, well, wait, hold on a second. This should probably be the bottom, and this should probably be the top. With this taking that part here as the screw. There we go. Now for the trigger, which should probably be the same as that, as best as we can manage. Right, hold on. You should be up here. Actually, you should probably be like right here or something. Oh god, no. And you should be down here. Let's see. So that's the entirety of the bottom trigger there. So you're probably going to be darker. With mostly blues here, maybe. That's the guy's fingers, I think. Although now that I changed the way that looks, I should probably change this a bit. And this, even though this part doesn't matter too much. Let's see. That one should probably be this. So I'll make you a trigger 1D for this part. And while this is going to be hidden, although I guess that's the finger's actually in the thing, so that'll work. Yeah, that'll still work. I guess what I need to do now is... Oh, wait. First of all... Well, I guess second of all... trigger number 1, trigger number 2. Oops, that's 22, you fool. Fool, you fool. Alright, this one should probably be more blue. Even though this doesn't matter because the finger is going to be there, I'm still going to adjust it. Let's see, trigger number 3. Good, great, fantastic. Alright, now we've got the handle. What should this one look like, I wonder? Well, it definitely needs to be underneath the butt. Hold on a second. Shitberg. That's fine, it's an easy fix. There's only 3 layers here we gotta move. Whoops. You can't see it, because, of course, as per usual with the way this entire setup is, you're only able to see the canvas and not the other stuff. I wish I can show off the other stuff as well, just to show you the layers and how all that stuff I'm using is working. But the setup that I have that captures Photoshop only shows the screen for some reason. Which is kind of annoying. I don't know why it's only showing the screen. And maybe those windows aren't necessarily important. Makes me wonder how the hell Unity is going to work in showing the important stuff. Might have to have that be a Windows capture. But I think that's fine. So the 12Racker is a simple gun, really, with a complex firing mechanism that allows for it to shoot not only a pistol bullet, but a shotgun shell as well, off the casings. As strange as it is an interesting setup, that's for certain. Alright, so I think that should be everything in the gun department. I will save this. The 9Racker. Not here, you fool. Chrome Wars, weapons. Okay. Hopefully I still have this saved. I don't. Well, I could just copy that up top there. UC 12Racker. There we go. Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, the 12Racker has 12 bullets in the magazine. Coincidentally, 24 if you count shotgun cells as well. Don't know why I said coincidentally, that made no sense. But, yeah. Don't know why I grabbed this. This is not going to help me. I should make my own, what do you call it here instead? Make my own, not my own, make a separate soldier swatch. That's the word I'm looking for. Allowing for me to do the things that I need to do without having to worry about, stuff. Don't know what else to say. Too tired. Too tired to figure out something to say properly. I will say that I did get like the color reminder for Paint Maze. I got that one set up, which is strange because I was grabbing the colors from Dream, which, if you know Dream, it doesn't have like actual RGB values like, you know, this does. It doesn't have like 255 and whatnot. It goes off of numbers and a scale of 0 to 1, because I think that's the only way that would work. And then it just, you know, did its thing. And I was trying to figure out a good way to have it replicate this, but every number that I grabbed by multiplying that by point whatever, it just didn't look like it does in Dreams, which is strange. I don't know why it didn't. But, it's fine. I figured out the coloring. There might be a few colors I could change here and there. But other than that, the coloring part that we need for most of the stuff is essentially done. As done as it can be. Because there's not much there that we need to do anyways. We had like a baseline and we knew what color we wanted, so all we had to do was just change some things up here and there, and boom. We got the thing that we need to get done with. I will say though, it always feels so weird going into Dreams. Now that we're going into Unity soon, it's just going to be strange, like looking back at Dreams and being like, huh, man, I can do a lot more here than I ever could do on Dreams. Just, sad to say it, but, PS4, and it's just way too limiting. Thermometer is just the worst on many occasions. Not really much you can do about it. I guess the only thing you can really do is just learn how to code, actually code, and figure out how Unity works and whatnot. And boom, got yourself a big game, so long as you know exactly what you need. And I'd like to think that I got pretty much all the things that I want to get set up. I figured out how some things work, but there's probably a few mechanics that are going to be a little bit tricky to try to make work properly, just due to the way Unity works with most of its system instance or whatever. It will be challenging, but I have figured out how to do a few things without too many issues. All we have to do now is get to the point where we make the series and then boom. Of course, gameplay-wise, there isn't too much there that we gotta worry about. I think we can manage. I think we can. Because all we need to do, replicate the function of all the things that I had set in Dreams, which I think I can manage. And then we just go on ahead, get all the gameplay objects set up, then we make the main menu, and then we work on the world map. Should be easy enough, right? Well, we'll see about that soon enough, right, Cadillac? I don't even know if you heard her little whir. But, yeah. As much as I like Dreams for what it was, it's very limiting. Can't make giant projects without it getting too confusing. And you really need to know like how most of the stuff works to not screw things up. But with Unity, well, we seem to be getting a good handle of things right here in our little test project. I wish I could show you, but I guess when the time comes for us to make it the series, I'll show you it then. Okay. So now that that takes care of that, we want to go on ahead and get the other arm here done with. Just remember, gotta put this behind the arm, not behind torso, not the arm. Because it's gotta be behind everything here. Now we do this. Grab this shit. Hand. Whoops. The thumb. And this stuff is going to be behind all of that, so that should be easy enough. Whoops. Alright, so that takes care of most of the hand. Just need to put in a couple more and then that's it. Also, what is this again? I think that's just cloth. Yeah, we'll have that be part of the hand, why not? Different part. Alright, okay, good, great, fantastic. Guess I'll do the head first. Well, in this case, this is the neck first. Probably going to do this. Okay, then we get the head in. Or in this case, the mask. But we'll still call it head. Because why not? Alright, that should probably look like this. And this one should probably be blue. Alright, now we need the visor. And that should be it for the head, I think. There we go. Alright, now this next part is simple. Everything here's got to be behind all of this. What is this, torso 1D? Yeah. 1D, whoops, 1D this is. Damn it. Oh, wait a minute, I know what that is. Never mind. This isn't the shoulder pad. I forgot. How could I forget? Right, this is not the torso. This is the shoulder pad. I mean, it makes sense, does it not? Whoops. Alright, place the damn thing down. There we go. Okay. Because it doesn't exactly matter where the torso here is. I should still put all the torso bits down here, shouldn't I? There we go. Alright, now this part's going to be interesting. I guess I could just do this. These aren't necessarily wings, but I'll still call them wings anyways. Just to make it easier on me. Yeah, there we go. Now we need more blue color here to go underneath said wings. And what does that look like? Okay, that works. Jetpack, requiring these thin wings on the sides to be able to control your movement better and whatnot. Oops. Why not? It looks pretty cool. I'll keep this thing underneath everything. Okay. Now we want to try to get the stomach done with first. Probably going to match some of this. Now we got the back, which probably is going to match this, or should it be its own color? Now, less blue. There we go. Now for this part of the back, which is probably going to be slightly darker. Yeah, sure, why not? Just slightly. That's back number 2. And then back 1C. Whoops. Or should we have this be back 1C instead? Yeah, I guess that could work. Back number 3. Alright. I guess this could probably be a combination of this. And we also got to remember that this needs to be outlined with a burn tool. Hopefully I can remember that. Alright, good. Great, fantastic. Now then, we got a pouch, pouch over here. Probably going to be a mixture of tan gray. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's see. Menu, pouch 1C. Yeah, I'm so tired. But I want to get this done with. we get a few things done with here. Try to get a head start on the 4th episode of Nova Guardians, and then get that done with. Man, but I gotta say, am I tired. Constantly working on all these projects over here. But it's worth it in the end. Because once I'm done with this, tomorrow we go on ahead and post the, that drawing, the big drawing, even though you already saw the name of it. But, yeah, once we've done that, and we're pretty much set. It's, it's a lot of work, and I am still extremely tired out of it. I did get like 8 hours of sleep, just about. So I don't know why I'm still so damn tired. Maybe it's just all the tiredness is catching up. And, is that what I want? I'll probably make this duller. The tiredness is catching up. And I need even longer sleep in order to not be extremely tired. But wouldn't that just still kind of mess up and make you even more tired? I don't know, hard to say. Hard to say indeed. Well, I feel like I already did that for the pits. Hold on. Yeah, I did. What am I doing? And now the last thing we need to do is the jetpack. Well, that's probably gonna match this in color here. Same here. And you should probably be somewhere around that color. Maybe a little bit darker, we'll see. Yeah, that's perfect. Alright, so the coloring process for the characters is almost done with, which is great. Man, alright, so fire, which is probably going to be on the same instance. Okay, you need to be down one apparently. And there we go. Alright, drink time, I think. Alright. Now, what am I missing? The shell. That's one thing we're missing. I think the shell should probably take that there. Oh, where's the gun? I'll put this around the gun area. Alright. The shell right here. Okay, alright, good, great. Just gonna probably have this match all of this right here. And then the pellets. There's also smoke and whatnot. But we'll deal with the smoke and all that later. Right now, we gotta focus on this. I'm not sure what I plan on doing after this. I might try to see if I can get the Minecraft thumbnail done with tonight. After like a break and just laying down for a bit. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, let's see. I think even after Minecraft the thumbnail is done, I'm still not going to record until like Friday. I want to try to get into the swing of only recording Minecraft on Friday, if I have the time, of course. assuming there's no work on Saturday. And we always make sure that we do it like 2.5 hours or so. We'll see what happens. I have a funny feeling that the village we're going to be building soon is going to be a rather, how you say, multi-seasonal build. Our house is huge, but the village is going to be bigger, slightly bigger. With the only aspect that's majorly different being the fact that we have all the tools that we need at our disposal, and that it's going to be simplistic buildings with the bare minimum and necessities that a villager would need. Emphasis on would need. Regardless, I feel like the entire process of this is going to be lengthy as all hell. It's not a very easy and quick buildable building. Although I will say the videos that are coming up soon, building up that damn subway, that's a lengthy ass one. Expect a long Minecraft video coming out Tuesday. Man, I'll talk about freaking goddamn over here. Got some. I'd say that was a pain in the ass build that we did. Because there was so many digging. At least the last episode of this season wasn't too bad. Finished things up with the landscaping of the subway tunnel. Even build that park area up top above. Gotta say, that looks good. Y'all are probably going to enjoy the finale of the season finale of Minecraft ROTC Edition, where we finished up the last bit of our house for now. I'm sure there's way more builds in mine, and I know there's more builds. But we kind of want to get a village, and we kind of want to get freaking fly. We kind of want to get mending, and this is the reason why we're building this village, is so we can get mending the legitimate way by building the village. And then we'll just cycle out the villager with the library once we've gotten all the types of villagers that we need inside the village. That's the idea. The first librarian villager has to have mending, but we have to get all the other villagers first as a lock out to get the mending villager that we want. Obviously. And then we just keep on trying to get more villagers in. We get an economy going in by selling all of our goods and whatnot. And then once you know that village is all like built up, it's got the police station, i.e. the iron golems and whatnot, roaming the city, making sure everything is safe. Once that's all said and done, we'll have all of the mending books that we can ever ask for. On top of that, we're going to have a crap ton of villagers inside of this big village. Hopefully it's going to be big. I see no reason for it to be small. I could probably do a tiny bit of landscaping to get some parts flatter. But, I do say it's still a lot of work ahead of us, that village. Let's see what happens when the season begins, shall we? Was there a shell bottom here? Oh, there was a shell bottom. Well, I could just do this. There we go, at the bottom of the shell and a bunch of pellets. I was thinking about having a bullet here, like on screen, but by the time this comes out, the bullet will already have been long gone from the screen. So that wouldn't be working quite well now, would it? No, it would not. Did I call this shell accidentally? Did I really? I did. I did call these shells. Whatever. It's fine, it don't matter. Alright. So far, so good. I had most of it last night so I can get a little extra done with while also watching or having something on in the background. I gotta say, it is definitely a whole lot of work. Especially considering the fact that I just came off of the big project not too long ago. But there's not really much that I can do right now. And I want to try to get a head start on everything here. So that once we've gotten to, September, then it'll be up to a point where we will have gotten many things done with, and we'll probably have like a couple of days of free time to just do whatever, play games, relax, or something. Most likely, probably. I'd say it's not too far off the realm of possibility. But, yeah. There's a decent amount here that we gotta get done with. A decent amount indeed. Alright, let's see. Man, I'm so damn tired. Alright, let's see here. So we're getting close to getting this done with. This part here. Let's see, this there torso is a little bit darker on that side. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I should have known that was going to be an issue, but it's fine. I'll just put this back up the torso. Not like all the other parts get messed around with, huh? What do you mean look for, Cadillac? How's you closing your fish like that? Again, not sure you can hear her. She's a little bit far from the microphone this time around. She's just stretching. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. My eyes just wake up. Drinkage. Don't want any more drinks here, huh? Potentially. Perhaps. We'll see what happens. I might do a quick little pause and get a drink. We'll see what the end of this is going to be. Because I'm sure there's a few things here that I still gotta do. Outside of, like, texture, I think I gotta do some smoke effects and whatnot. But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do some smoke effects here. Let's see. Alright, now for the arm. Alright, let's see here. Yup. And then for arm 2C. We've been recording so far 40 hours, or minutes, not 40 hours. Holy shit, 40 hours have passed already? My god, man. No wonder why I'm so tired. Imagine. Oh, man. It's a good thing you're only here for the drawing and not any form of commentary. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to provide the commentary. Too tired for a story. A weird story. I gotta get really into it. Also, doesn't help that it's like 89 degrees. It's dropping a little bit. 9:24, around 9:27, 9:28, whatever the time actually is, because this thing is wrong. 28. Still on the half part of the 30-minute overhead thingy. But it's fine, it's fine. Because, we're still in it to win it. Although I feel like there's more I can do for the design of the gun. I feel like there is. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I guess that's good enough. Yeah, I should definitely take like a break, a little minor break, after all the these little drawings are done with, before I go into Nova Guardians. Nova Guardians is going to require all of the efforts to make it right. That's why I'm not putting too much effort into the simplistic drawings. That's why the design of this gun isn't like too hectic. Plus the perspective over here kind of hinders what designs I could possibly place anyways. It's better that I don't go too hectic into the design department and only go like a little bit here and there. Ugh. Man, I wish it wasn't so goddamn tired all the time. Wish it wasn't so damn hot either. Would be a million times easier if it wasn't so freaking hot in here. And I wonder if most of that is due in part to the laptop's heat. Because it is getting hot, and I think that's really only because OBS is running right here. I deleted a decent amount of videos that I had already published onto YouTube, so I got a lot of space still left in my D drive. The drive used to store mostly everything, but a lot of stuff is just getting stored on the original drive, the first one, for some reason. It defaults to that. That's why I have all my artwork on the drive over here. The D drive. Alright, let's see. Burn, 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 and that's a little bit capote for more. Man, I can't wait to get to the point in Paint Maze to where, oh man, I finished all the drawings I need to do this week, but I still got like 2 days left. Oh, might as well just craft some levels here and there in relaxation. No need to make a video, it's just like make some levels. And then we come back into uni and we're like, hey folks, we just made a couple of levels, nothing too big, nothing too complex. Yeah, the levels are going to require some thinking process because I'm looking back at all the mechanics and I've forgotten just how many mechanics there were in this freaking game. Let me bring up the notepad for it real quick. Let me take like a small minor break. Quick like. So you got the player, the finish line, and there's that, the line. You don't want to spoil it too much. Technically that's 24 and all those are just... So there's 24 different blocks in this. Technically 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. But 24 unique blocks in this. One of which has 4. 24. And some mechanics kind of like work in tangent with each other to make interesting little puzzle situations and whatnot. Interesting indeed. And just thinking all the possible puzzle combinations and things that I can do in this is just, Can't wait to get to the point where that's made. We'll just need to get the series rolling, and then we'll be set. Of course, even after the gameplay stuff is set, the menu system, well, I don't think the menu is going to be that difficult. I was able to do it in Dreams, no problem whatsoever. So I could do it in this one too. This game was originally made to be a PS4 game on Dreams, the system. Originally it was meant to be a PC, but whilst making it on Dreams, I already got like the gameplay stuff and then the menu stuff set up, and even part of the world map, but I didn't have the perfect world map system due to the way Dreams work, so yeah. We can do this in Unity. Finally. Christ. Damn moth, gnats, and little flies over here just flying around here like they own the place. They don't, right, cat? Right? Ma'am? Alright, she's not meowing. She's just looking at me. Swishing her tail around. Poke. I don't know why you swish your tail around, since anytime I go to pet you, you go into whirr-purr mode. It's like you're trying to look intimidating when you look at me, but then you just end up being cute and adorable instead of intimidating. And is that right, Cadillac? Scratch your head. See? Now you're still swishing your tail around. But still laying on your back. Alright, let's see. So I think the only thing left we need to do here is the pouch, shading-wise. I think that's all the shading here that we need to do, I think. Question mark. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like it. Alright. Now for the texture. Oh, still freaking thirsty as all hell. What the hell? I wonder if you can hear the TV upstairs. Upstairs. Probably can't. I think the noise gate can cancel out some of that, and even so, it's not going to be that loud, right? Well, there's no way to know unless I look at this point, at 48-minute mark, around 47. Mayhaps. Or I'll probably forget. That's probably what's going to happen. I'll probably forget. Alright, is that F? No, it's E. And then a little bit here, and D. What you looking at? Yeah, I guess that can work. And this can be like this. And now this. 1H. I kind of wish I can get into Reaper Studio immediately. But I want to kind of save that a little bit later. Get the free trial in and learn a little bit more before I start getting sound effects and music and paint maze set up. Be a good idea to try to get to it a little bit earlier if I can, but well, you know how it is. Also, I forgot the shade in this portion. Alright, bring that back. Frickin' gnat. These insects need to stop. Many of their corpses are just lying around. Why do they not understand that this is a dead zone? I don't understand how many of these guys I have to kill for them to get the point across. Alright, now for the shell. This part should be relatively... oh wait, no. This part should be relatively simple enough. Ah, there you go. What are you looking at? Another gnat we just looked at. They're all over the place. Wish I can just murder them all. These damn insects. Seriously, swear to God. Swear to the cats. Huh? Alright, let's see. Finger 1B, 1C, and 1D. At the very least, this is close to done. Not as close as I would like, but it's close. As close as I can possibly get. Let's see. That one should be lines. See how much of the shoulder pads here, cloth here we can get done with. As much as we possibly can. Whew. Cloth here, 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 some over here, some on the neck, the mask over here, cloth. I don't think there's too much left in the cloth department. Okay, alright. Now all I need to do is get the pants here finished. The pouch as well. And the belt, I think. And then we will be set. And ready to go for the next phase here, which should be just this, for some of it. I know there's going to be some that are probably going to be more metallic-like, instead of using this line here. Probably this thing. Let's see. Did I forget this? I might have. I'll put it in right now in case I did. Alright, let's see. Whoops. Now let that be a little bit more like that. Okay, now for the shoulder pads. Those ones should be easy enough. Oof. Alright, now for the torso. I'll make this one 3 so it's not... Wait a minute! Alright, let's see. That takes care of most of that. Torso 1D. And then we got back. Right over here. That should take care of that. And then we've got these little bits over here. Oh, Christ, Diamond. I'm so freaking tired. Alright, we should probably get this over here dealt with. in the same line-based system, followed by the jetpack, followed by the other part of the jetpack. Whoops, that's 12Racker. Jetpack 1C. I think the fire probably has no texture in that department. We'll see what we plan on doing with that soon enough. But for now, let me get dealt with these here wings. Deal with these wings here for a quick second. Go down a bit, do this a bit. Go to the wings now. Go to these parts of the wings. 1B. And we go bring those wings down here. Wings down here. Let's see. I think now the only thing left for me to do here in the text department should be this. I think that's it. Unless I'm missing something important, that should be all for the character here. I guess I probably could put one of these here on the shoulder pad. Just because. And before I fully finish off, I need some smoke. Smoke. Let's see. So some smoke here. Just a little bit smaller than that. Just a little bit of smoke. And we need to get some smoke here as well. But underneath all of that stuff, that's the wrong one. I need the smoke. Shell casing comes out the side over here. Or maybe not the side. Maybe it comes out the back and it's like perfectly spirals out like so and then shoots. Probably like less than a second or maybe less than half a second. Probably about that, right? If I were to have to take a wild guess. Oh, hold on, let me finish up some smoke here. Explosion. There's some explosive going over here as well. But on top of this, fire explosive, fast explosive, some lightning explosive as well. Vivid lighting. Oh, that works perfectly. Good, great, fantastic. I'll even have explosion glow. Okay, now what should this look like, I wonder? Whoops. So, yeah, the explosion should be like bang bang, like that. As quick as that. That's the speed at which it should be going. Because the casings do come out pretty quickly. Shells would probably be a little bit lighter to show off that they're being fired off. Probably should do this. Make this like 50 or something. And we just do this. 50, do the same thing. We'll make it 25. Off in that direction, smaller still. Maybe we'll probably try to make it a little bit more faded. Fade it out a tiny bit more. And let's try to bring these two closer to the inside, shall we? To an extent, I guess. I guess that'll work. Now, shell faded. Okay, good. Well, there's still one tiny thing that I want to do here before I finish off that last bit of drink. Fire. I guess we'll just call it aura. It doesn't exactly matter. Whoops. I need to go back to this. To this. Got some nice looking fire ore right here. Maybe try to delete some bit up top here because the way that's set. Or instead we can wait. Yeah, we can just do this instead and just move the jetpack up there. I know I was trying to keep that separated. It's fine as it was. And now we should get some smoke in here as well. Smoke. Oh yes, smoke coming out of my jetpack. That's not at all bad. But yeah, it kind of makes sense. You're burning fuel. There would be smoke coming off of Spire, right? Probably adjust the wings a tiny bit here. Alright, good. Great, fantastic. I'm not entirely too sure what I plan on doing with the background entirely just yet. All I know is that I need more drinkage. So I'm gonna pause it real quickly, hopefully pause. And return with more soda. Slightly less cold, but still cold enough to be enjoyable. Okay, well, I guess this is what we're going to do with the background. Let's make sure that we are on the background layer, or background path, I should say. And let's get started, shall we? So this is the plan that I have in mind for this. He's high up in the air. And he's going head to head with a mech. 'Cause why not? Sometimes you need to have soldiers with the moxie to go up against a mech with nothing but a jetpack and a very powerful pistol/shotgun combo. Capable of dealing a crap ton of damage. And with the spread, you're more liable to hit the soldiers down below if you miss your hit on the target. Thankfully, this is a military compound. This right here beeth a military compound. They've got their guns and whatnot, turrets on top of the roofs and whatnot. It's the Sanguine's place, of course, which makes sense, given the fact that Cerulean is more liable to attack the Sanguine than most of the others, without much reason. You still gotta question why the other sides are at war. Why Cerulean is at war with their descendant, Cadmium. I guess they all got their own ideals. And they want to try to ensure that their ideals aren't completely lost upon by the other sides. Ideals that challenge the others' ideals. Question is this really the route that your people want to go down? Who knows? is that the war being fought here from all three sides isn't completely pointless. They all have their reasons for it. If their descent wins, then nature is preserved more efficiently, and humanity doesn't get in the way too much with nature. If cadmium wins, there's going to be a lot more man-powered stuff and a lot less machines, that's for certain. They'll still have machines there for the more dangerous tasks, that of which has a high death rate. But it's like cadmium is basically what we are all at right now, and the fact that we barely have machines doing stuff for us. Minus the factory jobs. Those are mostly all machines. Stuff like physical labor and whatnot. That's what the cadmium over here is trying to procure. And Cerulean wins, then life will be extremely easy for everybody. They still are going to keep, the planet running as normal as it ever can. There will be no need for money because there's always infinite energy to always create all the things you need via atomic manipulation. But if the Sanguine wins, well, say goodbye to your usual lifestyle. Sanguine enslaves anybody who doesn't conform to their way of life. And you really have to be knee-deep into Sanguine's bullcrap in order to gain any benefit from them. Those are the guys that actually want this war to happen so that they can go on ahead and enact their sick, sadistic personalities upon others. I guess that's the one thing the Sanguine really is just like, you don't want to side with them because they are just evil people, downright evil, who have very powerful nuclear arms. You would think, oh, well, they wouldn't dare blow up everything on the planet. It would be unlivable. Well, they mutate their soldiers and their people in order for them to essentially, what's the word I'm looking for? Get a one-up on everyone. If your mutations fail to take the Sanguine standards, you're more liable to get killed by them, or put to work for the rest of your mutated life. Of course, if you're lucky enough to literally become a super soldier, strong enough to destroy anything and anyone, including mechs, well, then you'll just be a soldier, forced to fight and kill others. There's no easy solution when it comes to the Sanguine. Unless you're already in bed with them, you got a shit ton of money, and your power's on the same level as theirs. So long as you don't step on their toes, they won't step on yours. Still, though, not a good side the faction to side with. Not good at all. Anybody out there who says they want to side with the Sanguine, well, they're either psychopaths themselves, or they're misunderstanding that fact that, Sanguine wins, and if they side with them, they'll be alright. But you won't be alright. You, too, will probably... You as a person, think of it like this. Put yourself in the shoes of this here universe. Would you get any special treatment from horrible dictators with too much power? If you answered yes and you know it, then you are probably one of them, and you don't really deserve to have any of that power whatsoever. If you say yes and you're banking on the chance that maybe you'll be alright, well, son, let me tell you something. The sanguine, they'll just put you in a work camp for the rest of your life. You won't see the sun anymore, son. It'll be nothing but work. Work this, work that, and it's basically just working for your life. You don't want that now, do you? The answer to that should be a big fat no. You shouldn't want that, period. The hell are you asking for that? Me, personally, I'd go for the cerulean. Because their end game here is to abolish money and essentially just have everything that they need at their fingertips thanks to atomic manipulation. Want dinner? Press a button. Atomically manipulate the atoms surrounding a chamber to then get the perfect meal. That's their end game there. That's what I'm siding with. Why wouldn't I side with that? If I didn't have to worry about money, I'd have more time spending on my hobbies. Of course, if I do get more time to spend on my hobbies, that means I don't have to worry about physical labor or task. So if I want to get exercise back again, I'm going to have to make a regimen. I don't exactly have an exercise regimen. The job I do is already laborious enough. That's where all my exercise go. And I am still generally better in shape than most Americans. Still chubby, but not obese as most. Well, most of the people outside of America would probably be like, no, you obese. And I'll be like, well, if this is obese, then thank your lucky stars you didn't see an actual obese American, because you're going to either keel over dying of laughter, or you're just going to keel over because this should not be a thing that should be happening to anybody whatsoever. My brain cannot withstand such strange instance here. It just doesn't make any sense. It makes no sense at all. I don't get it. It should be on the edge of, like, the sandy dunes. Or should be, not actually, I got an idea. A toxic ocean here, so to speak. Yeah, you would be surprised. The only thing fat I've got going on here are these things, which I don't even know if you can see it that well from this direction. Whatever, doesn't exactly matter, because I kind of grown used to them. I don't even know. I think I might have had them during high school. I can't remember. My memories of the olden days are so faded. I can't remember. I feel like I did. I must have. Because I do have vague memories of doing this a bunch and trying to hide them, but now I don't. Now I'm, well, I wouldn't say happy, exactly. Contempt with them. I can deal with them. Also, for some strange reason, I try to use them while subtly flirting with a girlfriend. Gal-friend. Not girlfriend, no space, a space. So, take that for what you will, I guess. Alright, let's see. So, the sky here needs to be a certain shade of yellow and red. Like, what is an area on the planet with no ozone look like, right? Because that's essentially what's going on here in sanguine territory. Oh, it has to be more 10 for 10. There is little to no ozone here. And on top of that, there's probably a bunch of green toxic ocean as well. Strange combination of red, yellow, and green. I guess I could probably put in some dead bushes, actually. Yeah, sure, why not? Dead bushes. Alright, dead bushes, where you at? Dead bushes, where you at? What are you doing that little where for? I'm gonna try and make a chitter noise, but you were so silent that nobody could hear it. Not even me. Your little mouth moving like... Like a meow. I wonder if you can even see her right here. Oops, I flicked your nose. My old dang old walls over there. Can't destroy them walls, you see. You're destructive, boy, Sneaky, aren't you? Why are you so destructive? Ooh. Alright, back to what we were doing, which is this. An hour and 16. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's see. I know I've got some tree layers here. Yeah, I can use these too. Well, okay, we're not going to be able to see the trees if we put it there. Hold on. Less trees and more like bushes and whatnot. Or they could be nah. Well, maybe. If we're talking about like a very far away thing with a giant toxic ocean river, then yeah, that would make sense. Maybe some dead grass up here that's at 100. Yeah, it could be on a cliff. I don't think I have any grass here, do I? I must have. Surely I got some form of grass here, right? That's burnt leaves. That's leaves. Do I not have any grass? I'll just make my own. Dead grass. Or at the very least, not as good looking as it probably could be. So it's a small amount of grass here in an area that has a little bit of life, but not a lot. Flying above the, what you call it? Whoops. Well, I guess we're not saving that freaking stuff because you did the stupid and accidentally grabbed that. Oh, it's fine. Alright, I'll take these two rocks over here. And then I'm going to take this rock. Yeah, I guess we could do it like that. Less on the angle, probably make it scatter out further. How about like so? Alright, let's see. 50. And delete the ones that shouldn't be that big. There's a small amount of rocks here. Nothing too hectic. We should do the same down there, but using the mountains here to make it look like it's a bunch of boulders. Also, I should change that to rocks 1A, and I should rotate this a tiny bit more. Larger. Let's see. Yeah, dead, barren landscape. Barely anything of life out there. It's a shame, really. But don't worry, with atomic manipulations, you can fix this, provided you remove the source of the problem. I.e. the sanguine, of course. Alright, let's see. Should probably be a little bit around here. Windows I don't think are going to be that shaded in, but I'll still try to do it a little bit. Just because. Alright, now for the turret here, which should be relatively simple. Now for the turret here, which also should be relatively simple. And then this. Okay, not too bad. Kind of looking the way I wanted it to look. Have the guy be up in the air with his jetpack, shooting at some mech that's probably like overhead from all the buildings here. Alright, let's see. Alright. And this midtone looks a bit weird on this layer for some reason. On this color, I should say. Right about here. Yeah, okay, that's good. A little bit of overhead mountain. Now we go over to the trees, which shouldn't be too hectic. Try to get as much as we can get placed. And then the rocks. Or in this case, mostly just a whole bunch of boulders. All over the place. I mean, yeah, it would make sense. Many boulders just scattered about. Littering the land with boulders. No, that's still dirt. Go to acid. Make that more bright. Alright. Let's see. Man, I really do need a break. I'm so damn tired. Not enough orange soul to keep me going. Alright, now for Dirt 1C. Shouldn't be too difficult. I don't think so, at least. Now for Dirt 1D. Don't know why that song's in my head. Makes no sense, given the context. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that'll do. No, not the sky, the dirt. That'll do for first layer set. But we should also make it look more Doom-like, you know. In the sandy dunes of the Barren, an aerial battle between one man and probably a dozen large mechs occur. But how does one man manage to kill as many dangerous mechs as he is killing right now? Above enemy territory, of course. Jetpacks followed by a pistol that has both pistol and shotgun bullets, shooting out the casings like shotguns, blasts. Talk about insane. Makes no sense. But in this strange sci-fi world in the Chrome Wars universe, a lot of things thought to be impossible were made possible. Yeah. Of course, there's still many things here that are grounded by reality, but a lot of things can be explained off by atomic manipulation. Because that's what atomic manipulation does. It allows for the impossible to become the possible. Of course, there's also science behind changing atoms to different atoms. I'm sure there's like a conservation... what's the word I'm looking for? Something about there being somewhat of a limit to atoms. Although I imagine it takes like the same amount of density to be able to make something. Wouldn't you just be able to like create... I mean, yeah, couldn't you do that with it? If all trees in the universe, or in the world, not universe, got destroyed for some reason or another, you could probably create atomic manipulated trees, mechanical trees, capable of using atomic manipulations to take the carbon dioxide atoms and change those into the oxygen atoms. I'm sure if you had the ability to do such a thing, you would be able to create an artificial tree that actually does what a tree does. Oh, it's a worst case scenario, of course. Hopefully that doesn't come down to the case if atomic manipulation does come into fruition in this universe. Maybe we aren't completely screwed. As I've said before, atomic manipulation can do pretty much almost anything. And can create almost anything, provided that we have the knowledge to be able to input the codes to be able to make the thing that we need to make. It's quite an insane piece of technology, and I would consider it to be the next step in human evolution. And technological evolution, mostly. The ability to create things out of other atoms. Hell, all the stuff thought to be, stuff you can't reuse, like waste, like all the plastic. You can just go on ahead, deconstruct the atoms, and turn the atoms into something else. Even though I think... No, but that one's different. I think mealworms just, eat down styrofoam and turns it to something else, right? No, atomic manipulation would break down the atoms in plastic and styrofoam and all the other types of objects that we have that we can't really that are harmful to the environment. Take those atoms, deconstruct them, and then turn them into something else. Food, materials, whatnot. And I bet you if we figure out the atomic compounds of human organs, we could basically just take a crap ton of plastic to break down the compounds of said plastic and then just turn it into a human heart, so long as we are capable of getting all the materials needed, right? I keep saying it, atomic manipulation is the next step, but nobody's listening. At this particular point in time, nobody's listening. And even if the future people see these videos and they start looking at all these videos, it'll probably be too late. I say this because YouTube is in a pretty specific spot to where if you're not really getting any views whatsoever, you're not going to get any recommendations from YouTube, right? So it's not going to recommend your videos. Even though I never really banked on that to begin with. I mostly just banked on Twitter and DeviantArt, and even so, DeviantArt is not really helping too much in getting me any views here. Shame, really. But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop making videos. No, I will keep on making videos. My goal is to try to reach 1,000 videos before 100 subscribers. Because I have a feeling I might reach 10 before I can get to there. And while I do have the confidence that I can get to 1,000 videos before 10, it will be quite nerve-wracking seeing that number go up, and I can't do anything to stop it. It's all up to you guys to decide whether or not you want to keep on trying to get these numbers up before I can reach 1,000 and before I can get to the 2-digit number. Be the first one out here to get 1,000 videos with actual substance and not just like repeating same crap over and over again in terms of like, you know, a video that's exactly the same as another video with hours of content. As like most videos are like hour long. Some are slightly less so. But even so, 1,000 videos, that would make up for a grand total of over 1,000 hours of content. And not many people are going to be watching, that's fine. But it's there. It's there for anybody who does want to watch it. At some point in the future. Who knows? All I know is I'm still not giving up, because why the hell not? Make a good thing out of my lack of ability to get noticed by a large mass majority of people. And besides, I'm sure there's probably going to be a reward for most videos, most unique videos made with the least amount of subscribers, or under like 100 subscribers, or 10, or whatnot. At some point, they think, you would think that he would have some form of like viewer base, but he's not gotten there yet somehow, and I don't know how. Well, I have a great answer for you. Life just does not want me to be happy and give me any form of success whatsoever. And no matter how hard I try, life's just going to be like, nah, I'm going to fuck up the algorithm code thing here and make it so you can't get any attention on any of your friggin' creations whatsoever. There are a few things that can beat life out with DeviantArt. But for new things like Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, no, life's like, nah, you get DeviantArt, you get nothing more. Get the hell out of here with this attempt at success shit. You know what I mean? Like, well, fuck you, life, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep attempting it. And you can't stop me. The only way you're going to have to stop me is to blow up the world. I'll keep on trying. Even my soul will persist and will still keep on trying. Even if you get rid of my physical body, I will keep on trying. I am the creator, and if you want to be a piece of shit life that constantly tries to bring me down, well, I've got news for you. Oh, Mr. Life, you're really not going to like what I have to say. Frickin' bullshit. It really does feel like there's the physical embodiment of life trying to keep screwing me up in many aspects over here in life. Trying to take away any form of happiness. And I give it a physical body so I can imagine just punching the ever-living fucking shit out of life's face. Tearing off its skin, destroying its freaking flesh. Salting the damn wounds. Why the hell not? Life's over here giving me pain. I'm going to give it pain. I'm going to make it feel pain so that I can give it pain. I'm going to give it pain so I can make it feel pain. I did that the wrong way around. Okay, I think now the only thing left is the background, and that's it for the shadows. I don't think there's any more I can do here for a landscape that's meant to be somewhat barren. You can see the trees here on this dune area, but most of all of this consists of mountains. Far away mountains. And because of that, not a lot of things are going to be on the mountains anyways. I think that might be all. There really wasn't too much here that we needed to do. Whoops. Alright, now for the fog. Question is, what fog should we go for here? Something like that could work, I guess, but brighter. Maybe a sun up here or something. And now I've I've got that song in my head instead. Alright, let's see. Fog 1C. Whoops. How's this? What the? Okay, well, 1% isn't going to help anyone out here. And I think what I should try to do here is make sure that that stays bright. And then we just gotta go follow the mountain path here. Maybe make it look more dusty. There we go. And I guess what I could do is have acid glow. Because why not? I'll have my own little acid glow color going here. So, whoops. Oh, I didn't realize that that was unmuted, so I guess I'll do that. There we go. Alright, it was already muted. Well, I don't recall. Yes, a nice green glow. Showcasing that that area over there is quite oxidified. Whatever. Alright, now I think the only thing left is the sun rays. We're quite close to the end of this drawing, which is great. Good timing is being made here. Still gonna take a break after this though, because man, oh man, am I tired. And I'm gonna have the sun come down here. Crap, it's doing that thing again where it's, there we go. Alright, let's see. Some light. 50%. Man, I wish it wasn't so goddamn hot in here. A little over an hour and a half, not bad. I don't know how long it took to get the outline here finished. I don't think it took that long. Maybe like a little over an hour. But still, better than, you know, better than most, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else to say there. I'm tired still. I'm tired as fuck. And thirsty as fuck. Oh no. Don't know why I'm thirsty. You need to drink a hell of a lot more stuff. Shadow rays. Let's see. This one should be relative. Oh. Did I do the shadow? Oh, I did do the shadow. I just didn't. Just somehow managed to forget the shadows. How did I forget the shadows? That made no sense. No, seriously, how the hell did I forget the shadows? My brain momentarily forgot that I did shadows. Oh well, whatevs. Ugh, Christ. Okay, is there any shadow rays here that need to be done with? A tiny bit, but not a lot. Yeah, not a whole lot. I think that's it. Alright. So only one thing remains now. And that, my friends, is the lighting. Or the effects. So, let's drink the rest of this up. Great, fantastic. So we're almost done here. I don't think there's too much left that we have to do here. Alright, let's see. Sink some brown areas, maybe? Yeah, because most of this is all just, what do you call it? Orange area? Desert. Filled to the brim with a crap ton of dead trees and whatnot. This area used to be filled with trees and very colorful mountains. Now it's just all orange and dull and just dead. It looks dead. That's what it looks. The rivers run green with acid. It's a shame, really, what had occurred to this landscape. But why do you think this guy is here? Trying to stop them. I don't really think this guy has any major importance to a story here. But it definitely does tell that there are people in the factions here attempting to stop these outrageous people, monsters out here that are just causing a whole lot of problems. Whoops. Accidentally press an unlock. Yep, unlock's been affected. Boom. Now I think the only thing left is the sepia. I don't think there's anything more here that I could add. But what should the sepia look like, I wonder. Alright, let's see. Seems a bit too bright. That seems pretty good, but I don't know. Yeah, it seems a bit too bright. Oh, there we go. Okay, that looks good. Let's see what some pinks look like here. Nah. We'll go with that. Sure, why the hell not? Alright. I still feel like there's more that I can do with this part here before we fully finish it off. But the fire aura underneath these two. Oh, wait, the smoke should be underneath that as well. Let me add more to the fire aura. I'm not sure. I could probably add a little bit more to this before I fully finish this off. Let's see. So did not want you to be that high up. Okay, alright. Let me grab this and see if I can do a little merge. Just because. There's a little merge. Unless I want to do this. Oh, that could work. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? I love this. Well, it definitely makes that look cool down there. This or that? This or that? That just looks way cooler. Alright, okay, yeah, sure, why not? Looks better than the other alternative. now I think that's all. Pretty sure that's all anyways. Let me put all my tools back. And boom. Okay, so with effects, without effects, with effects, without effects. Not too bad. It's simplistic. Shows off a small bit of the gun design. The gun is not too complex. It does have a simplistic nature to it, with a strange little like spikes coming off the side, but I think that's fine. But yeah, there we go. A nice simple little doodle done with. And yes, this is technically a doodle because I'm not really putting much effort into it. So there we go, folks. Anyways, thank you all for watching today's episode of Art Time. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, check out that there playlist, and of course, previous episode of Art Time right here. And because we are posting it right now, most recent episode of Minecraft ROTC edition. Anyways, thank you all for watching this tired episode, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.